All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome in to Jammin' Sports on this Wednesday, where we have a doubleheader here for you tonight as we continue with Week 15 of our current sim season. First up will be the Indianapolis Colts and the Denver Broncos. Both these teams are 5-9. Both these teams have been eliminated from postseason play already, so neither team has anything to play for other than pride. But we play all the games here at Jammin' Sports, not just the good ones. Let's take a look at the standings. Rasputin is now 24-15, and Rasputin has texted me. He's taking the Colts in this one. Misty is 90-82, 8 games over. She's taking Denver. Storm Taker is 1-1. He's taking Denver. He just told me moments ago. Evil Data is 114-82, 32 games over 500. We'll see who he takes. Penn and Getty is 40-29, 11 games over 500. And Gracie is 86-87, 1 game under 500. Misty, find out from Gracie who she wants in this one. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as we head out to Denver, Colorado for this one. Colts, Broncos, the Battle of the Horsies here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into snow-swept Mile High Stadium, Denver, Colorado. It's the Colts and the Broncos. And welcome in to another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Penn and Getty says he's got the Colts in this one. Evil Dead also taking the Colts in this one. Just waiting for Gracie's pick. We'll get hers in a minute. All right, both teams 5-9. Just playing out the schedule. The Colts will get the opening kickoff. Or the Broncos will. From the 6-yard line, Manning brings it back. That's Mike Manning, the rookie out of Boston College. Brings it out to the 28-yard line. It's a snow game. We're in the third week of December. We're in Denver, and it snows. Kyle Adams, the quarterback, in his 6th year out of Oklahoma State. So the Denver offense will come out. Our second game this evening will be the Baltimore Ravens and the LA Rams in Los Angeles. And then we'll have a doubleheader tomorrow night, and that will wrap up Week 15. 1st and 10 from the 28 in the I formation. Adams under center. Adams hands off to Lattimore. And Lattimore out to the 33-yard line, a gain of 5. That'll bring up 2nd and 5. Perry Lattimore. The offensive starters for the Broncos, Andre, Sparks, Barton, Fitzgerald, and Elliott up front. And then it's DeCarva, Miles, Lattimore, Vaughn, and Cruz. Perry Lattimore, the 8th-year running back out of Appalachian State. It'll be 2nd and 6 for Denver at their own 33-yard line. 4 wide for Denver. Adams under center. Adams hands off to Lattimore, tries to get outside, and Lattimore gets the corner down the sideline, and Lattimore all the way down to the 37-yard line. It's 31 yards. No, he's the second eldest of the 4 Lattimore brothers. First down, Denver at the Indianapolis 37-yard line. '21. Yeah, there's a Lattimore on every team. That'd be something. First and 10. Broncos come out 4 wide. Adams under center. Adams fakes the handoff, looking, rolls out, and now Adams is going to take off and slides at the 29-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. It'd be 2nd and 2 from the Indianapolis 29. Opening drive of the ball game. If you were not on last night, we did one game last night. It was the Cowboys and the Redskins, and let me tell you, it was an exciting game that went down to the wire. They were tied at 17 late in the 4th quarter. I'll finish my story here in a second. In the offset eye, Adams under center. And somebody jumped. That was Indianapolis.
Encroachment, defense.
Who encroached? Mike McKinley, the defensive tackle. So the Cowboys had it at the Redskin 4-yard line with less than a minute, tied at 17. And they throw a pick. The Redskins picked it off in the end zone to secure the win, 20-17. Yeah, they weren't tied at 17. The Redskins were up 20-17. And Dallas threw the pick. Exciting finish. First and 10. That penalty gives the Broncos a first down at the Indianapolis 24-yard line in the I formation. Adams hands off to Lattimore, and Perry Lattimore to the 20. Let's take a look at the Indianapolis defense. They play a 4-3. Fordham, McKinley, Coles, and Hammond up front. Linebackers Wright, McFadden, and Conley. And the secondary, Cox, Ransom, Morrison, and Rucker. We were talking about Lattimore, Perry Lattimore for the Broncos. His brother, his eldest brother, Randall Lattimore, is on the Colts. We'll see him here in a little bit. 2nd and 6 from the 20. In the I formation, Adams under center. Adams hands off to Miles, and that's Lee Miles in his 4th year out of Auburn to the 40 or to the 18-yard line. A gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4 for Denver at the Colt 18-yard line. Opening drive of the ball game. Broncos 3 to the near side. Adams in the shotgun. Adams looking. Adams throws and caught by Vaughn. And Zach Vaughn down to the 5. A gain of 13 yards. 3rd-year tight end out of Oregon State. Where's Rasputin? There's a Beaver on the field. Making the tackle, number 52, Jared Bowles, 3rd-year linebacker out of San Diego State. First and goal for the Broncos at the Indianapolis 5. Broncos come out in the offset eye. Adams under center. Randall in motion. Adams looking. Adams throws, caught by Kirkland. Touchdown, Broncos. Sam Kirkland, a 5-yard touchdown catch. The 2nd-year tight end out of Iowa State. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff, march down the field, and get a touchdown to take a 6-0 lead. Our second game will be in Los Angeles. It'll be a lot warmer than it is here. Braden Oliver for the extra point. The kick is up. And it's good. Broncos lead it 7-0. 4:43 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Mile High Stadium, Denver, Colorado. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Want to let you know, again, a doubleheader tomorrow night to wrap up the week. I am off on Friday. It is Juneteenth. It's a national holiday. I am off. And I'm going to do 4 games Friday. And we'll probably start around 4 o'clock Eastern time on Friday. There's the kick. About 7 yards deep. That's Sean Brown. He'll take a knee. It'll be a touchback. And now for Indianapolis, Hudson Card, the third-year quarterback out of Purdue. Look, if they want to keep creating national holidays, I'll take them. And I'll do 4 games on Friday starting at 4 o'clock Eastern time. That's 3 o'clock my time. As we'll do the first 4 games of week 16, the final week of the regular season. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line, 4 wide. Card in the shotgun. Card looking, throws, and caught by Stanley. And Kendall Stanley down to the 34-yard line, a gain of 9. To bring up 3rd and 1. Evil Dead showing the Davis emoji. Boyce on the tackle. Austin Boyce, the rookie out of Tennessee. What is even Juneteenth? You know, I can't even tell you. I don't know. 2nd and 1 from the 34-yard line. Card looking, throws, caught by Sanders. Out to the 40, a gain of 6. It'll be a first down. All I know is I'm off, and that's all that matters. Dean Sanders in his 6th year out of Oregon State. The banks will be closed on Monday or Friday, excuse me. The post office will be closed on Friday. Government offices all be closed on Friday. I kind of know what it's about, but I really don't care. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. All I care about is I got the day off. Card in the shotgun, 4 wide. Card looking. Card steps up. And Card gets hit and fumbles. And it's recovered by the Broncos. 2 Colts had a shot at it. Yeah, it marks the anniversary. The end of slavery. Emancipation Day, June 19th. I'm cool. And now the Broncos will have it going the other way, 1st and 10. As the Colts turn it over. Evil Dead, you're killing me with that. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Misty says, be nice. Or she'll put you in timeout, she said. Broncos come out in the I formation, already up 7-0. 3:40 left in the first quarter. Adams hands off to Lee Miles. And Miles to the 25. 4th year back out of Auburn, a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. And the tackle made by A.J. Conley, the 9th year linebacker out of Marshall. 2nd and 5 from the 25-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Adams in the shotgun. Adams to Lattimore. And this is Perry Lattimore out to the 17, a gain of 8. And that'll be another Broncos first down. Yeah, that's me. Both the Colts and the Broncos are 5-9. They've both been eliminated from postseason play. They're just finishing out the schedule here. 1st and 10 from the Colts 17. Broncos in the offset eye. Randall in motion. Adams to Lattimore. And Lattimore gets nailed for a 1-yard loss. Making the tackle, Xavier Wright, the 13th year linebacker out of Florida. It'll be 2nd and 11. What? Missy has said goodnight at 7:12 Central Time. An hour and 45 minutes before her bedtime. 2nd and 11 for the Broncos at the Indianapolis 18. 4 wide. Adams under center. Adams hands off to Lattimore. And Lattimore inside the 10 and down to the 5-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. Now Misty goes to bed early and she gets up like early. I'll be trying to sleep and I hear doors clanging and slamming. It's hard to sleep past when she gets home. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Gracie can sleep through an earthquake. I can't. I'm a light sleeper. Adams hands off to Lattimore. Down to the 1. A 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1. A.J. Conley on the tackle, the linebacker. 9th year out of Marshall. 2nd and goal for the Broncos at the 1-yard line. Speaking of Gracie, here she is. Say hi, Gracie. Say hi. Second and goal from the 1. Adams to Miles around the outside. Touchdown, Broncos. A 1-yard touchdown run by Lee Miles as Gracie gives a thumbs up. And the Broncos go up 13-0. Denver out to a big lead. Misty says, I wish it was snowing here. We got up to 94 today. Okay. And now the extra point by Braden Oliver. The kick is up. And it's good. Broncos lead at 14-0. A minute 11 left to play. We're still in the first quarter, live from Mile High Stadium, Denver, Colorado. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Gracie picked the Colts, even though they're down 14-0. She picked the Colts. I don't know why. I tried to warn her. Oliver will come in to kick off for Denver. Now up by 2 touchdowns. Actually, Sam Beasley does the kickoff duties. I'll take Denver. There's the kick. And Aiden King takes a knee. Touchback, and the Broncos, or the Colts, wound at the 25-yard line. First and 10 from the 25. We have the Ravens and the Rams up next. We'll be in Los Angeles for that one. Rams should probably kill them. Card under center on first down. Card. Play action, rolls out, throws downfield, and caught. Colby Borky, the mad Russian, down to the 47-yard line. A gain of 28 yards. Borky, the third-year tight end out of Fresno State, by way of Moscow U. First down, Colts in the Broncos territory. Indianapolis trying to get back in this game. I call him the Mad Russian because he has a Russian last name. First and 10. Colts come out. Card in the shotgun. Lattimore in motion. Card looks. Card throws near side. Caught by Borky again down the sideline. And look at the Russian go down to the 17-yard line. A gain of 30. Down to the Broncos' 17-yard line. First down, Colts. Finally forcing him out of bounds along the sideline is Kendall Battle, the 10th-year safety out of Boise State. That stops the clock for the moment with 29 seconds left. Now it runs here in the first quarter. Card under center on 1st and 10. Pump fakes, hands off to Lattimore, draw play. And Randall Lattimore to the 13-yard line, the eldest of the Lattimore brothers, in his 10th year out of Ole Miss. A gain of 4, be 2nd and 6. But that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Broncos up 14-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Mile High Stadium, Denver, Colorado. Snow not coming down as hard as it was earlier. Broncos lead at 14-0 over the Colts. We start the second quarter. 2nd and 6 for Indianapolis at the Denver 13-yard line. Both teams are 5 and 9, playing out the schedule. Denver comes out 4 wide. Card in the shotgun. 2nd and 6. Card looking. Card throws, and it's incomplete. He threw into a crowd. He was looking for Kendall Stanley, the tight end. Yep, let it snow, Misty said. It was hot, humid, and windy today. However, our weather here is going to change in the next 48 hours as tropical storm, was it Alfred, is coming ashore in Louisiana, and it's supposed to come up this way, the remnants. 3rd and 6 from the 13-yard line. Card looking. Card throws, and it's knocked away. Broken up by Parker Cameron, the 9th-year defensive back out of Oklahoma State. It'll be 4th and 6 from the 13-yard line. .753 left to play. And now the Colts will try a field goal. P.J. Burke on 4th and 6. This will be from 30 yards to get the Colts on the board. Snap, kick is up. Oh, man. What did he do, slip? Golly. That was the worst kick I've ever seen. Needless to say, it's still a 14-0 ball game. And Denver will take over. He kicks like Storm Taker. That's not nice. 1st and 10, Denver going the other way. They'll have it at the 20-yard line, up 14-0. On 1st and 10. Adams under center. Thompson in motion. Adams hands off to Miles. And Lee Miles back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. Coming up to make the tackle, number 53, Xavier Wright, the linebacker. Got a little bit of a fog coming in now here in Denver here this afternoon. Getting a bit hazy. 2nd and 10 from the 20, 5 wide. Adams in the shotgun, empty backfield. Adams looking. Adams throws and caught by Colt Cruz 2 yards out to the 22-yard line. Tackle made by Adam Cox, the 9th-year defensive back out of Iowa. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 8 for Denver at their own 22-yard line. Next week, for the final week of the regular season. Denver will host New England. And Indianapolis, looking at the schedule, they host the Raiders. There'll be 3rd and 8 for the Broncos at the 22-yard line. Adams in the shotgun. Adams, play action. Throws near side and incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down, and the Broncos will have to punt. All right, stand by for today's Jammin' Sports NFL trivia question. I'll have it for you after the punt here. Beasley back to punt. Gets the punt away. And it'll be fair caught at the 36-yard line by Sean Brown. All right, here's our Jammin' Sports NFL trivia question of the day. Name the only 3 Super Bowl starting quarterbacks that have won the Super Bowl whose names begin with a vowel. 3 quarterbacks in Super Bowl history have won the Super Bowl whose names begin with a vowel. Do you know all 3? That is our trivia question of the day. See if you can answer it without Googling it. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Card in the shotgun. Card looking. Throws near side, caught by Sanders. 13 yards out to the 46-yard line. Dean Sanders in his 6th year out of Oregon State. There's another Beaver on the field. Parker Cameron came up, made the tackle. 2 of them should be obvious. The last one, not so much. First and 10. 4 wide. Card in the shotgun. Card hands off to Lattimore up the middle into Bronco territory. And Lattimore to the 40-yard line. A gain of 11. And that'll be an Indianapolis first down. I'll give you a hint. Of the 3, the most recent win by the 3 was in 1995. The 1995 season. Well, actually, it was their last name. Their last name. 1st and 10 for the 40-yard line. Card to Lattimore. And Lattimore down to the 26-yard line. I'll give you another hint. All 3 are in the whole Hall of Fame. Starts with a vowel. Their last names start with a vowel. 3 Super Bowl winning quarterbacks whose last names start with a vowel. All 3 are Hall of Famers. But the most recent win of the 3 of them was the 95 season. Aikman is one. That's correct. Card looking. Card throws. Caught by Sanders. Young does not begin with a vowel. Yeah, but not in this case. Dean Sanders to the 18-yard line. It's not used as a vowel in that sense. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the 18-yard line. Card in the shotgun, 2nd and 2. Card looking. Card rolls out. And Card's going to take off. And Card down to the 4-yard line. A gain of 14 yards. It'll be 1st and goal for the Colts at the Bronco 4. Y'all want another hint? Let me know if you want a hint. Yeah, without looking at it. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Card in the shotgun, 1st and goal. Card looking, throws to the end zone. Stanley, touchdown, Indianapolis. A 4-yard touchdown catch by Kendall Stanley, the 9th-year tight end out of Stephen F. Austin. And the Colts are on the board with a touchdown. I'll give you another hint. P.J. Burke for the extra point. Kick is up, and that one barely goes over. He's having a hard time kicking in the snow. 14-7, Broncos lead it with 4:15 left. All right, I'll give you a hint. Here's my hint. The remaining two quarterbacks each played for one of these two teams that are on the screen right now. No, Ken Anderson never won a Super Bowl. The two remaining each played for one of these teams. Elway, right, for the Broncos. Now there's one more. There's the kick. 4 yards deep. DeCarva brings it out over the 20. And DeCarva out to the 23-yard line. Samson DeCarva, the seventh-year receiver out of Missouri. You got to go way back. Early 70s. 1st and 10, Denver from the 23-yard line. Unitas, yes. He was the starting quarterback of Super Bowl V when the Colts beat the Cowboys. Now, he got injured during the game, but he did start. Aikman, Elway, and Unitas, all Hall of Famers. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Adams in the shotgun for the Broncos. Up 14-7. Adams to Lattimore. Picks up a yard. And now we have an injury timeout. And now Perry Lattimore got shaken up for the Broncos. And sometimes, you know. 2nd and 9 from the 24-yard line. Broncos lead it 14-7. 4:10 left in the half. Ravens-Rams due up next. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern, we're going to have two monster games. Raiders-Chargers. And that'll be for seeding. The Chargers, by the way, are in. By virtue of the Jets' loss the other night, the Chargers are in. 2nd and 9 from the 24-yard line. Adams under center. Adams hands off to Lee Miles. And Miles gets a yard to the 25-yard line before being tackled by number 52, Jared Bowles. Under 4 minutes left in the half. 3rd and 8 for the Broncos at their own 25-yard line. And the Lions and the Packers, the winner of that game will win the NFC Central. 3rd and 8. Adams looking. Adams steps up and throws it away. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Broncos will have to punt. On 4th down, Sam Beasley comes in. And the punt gets fielded at the 32 by Sean Brown. And Brown brings it out to about the 32-yard line, but a flag is down.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
Block in the back by Indianapolis on Lathan Ransom. They'll back it up. 1st and 10 back at the 34-yard line. The Washington Redskins wrapped up the NFC East by beating the Cowboys last night, and also the fact that the Giants lost to the 49ers earlier in the week. Redskins now have wrapped up the division. Card rolls out, throws deep, and caught by Kendall Stanley out to the 47-yard line. They cross midfield. That'll be a gain of 19 yards. Indianapolis 1st down. Colts looking to tie this game up going into halftime. Denver got out to a quick 14-0. Excuse me. Denver got out to a quick 14-0 lead. And now the Colts are on the way back. I apologize, I burped. 3 to the far side. Card in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Card looking. Throws, and Francis can't hold on. Broken up by Carlos Laws, the 7th-year defensive back out of San Diego State. Yeah, lay off the booze. I'm drinking a cherry Dr. Pepper. That's just as bad, I guess. Cherry Dr. Pepper is really good. But if you haven't had it, it's good. It's really good. And you should try the blackberry. It's good, too. 2nd and 10 from the 47-yard line. Card in the shotgun. 2:53 left in the half. Card looks. Card rolls out and throws. It's picked off by Kendall Battle, and he'll go in. Untouched. 50 yards. Touchdown, Broncos. Officially a 50-yard interception return for touchdown. A 50-yard pick six by Kendall Battle. In his 10th year out of Boise State, the safety. That was a pretty garbage pass. And now the Broncos go up 20-7. Braden Oliver will come on for the extra point. Offensive lineman saying, that was a crap pass. I thought you took the Broncos, Evil did. Beasley for the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. Broncos lead it 21-7. 2:43 left in the half. I mean, I'll go back and look. I could have sworn you took Denver right after Peneghetti took Denver. I'm scanning. I'll find it. Yep, you both took the Colts. My bad. You're right. Yeah, that's right. That's what I have you down. My bad. King from the 9-yard line. Aiden King brings it out to the 33-yard line. That's right. I got you both down for the Colts. Rasputin, Peneghetti, Evil Dead, and Gracie all took the Colts. That's right. I went back and looked. Too late now. 2:39 left to play here in the first half. Broncos lead it 21-7. Let's see if Indianapolis can get a score before halftime. Just making sure everything works. Card on first down, hands off to Lattimore, gets hit in the backfield. Loss of a yard. The tackle made by John Bullock, the 2nd-year linebacker out of Baylor. Sim season 38 will be a 14-week, 26-team season. 2nd and 11 from the 32-yard line. Card hands off to Lattimore, gets outside. And Lattimore to the 33. Gain of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 10. Jackie Pierce on the tackle. In his 3rd year out of Notre Dame. As we hit the 2-minute warning. Broncos up 21-7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Mile High Stadium, Denver, Colorado. 2 minutes left in the first half. The Broncos lead the Colts 21-7. The battle of the corral, the Broncos and the Colts. 3rd and 10 for the Colts at their own 33-yard line. 2 minutes left in the half. Hudson Card, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Card looking. Card throws, and Sanders makes the catch at the 44-yard line, a gain of 11. Indianapolis in the hurry-up. Card in the shotgun, 3 to the far side. Card looking, throws, caught by Francis. And that's Eric Francis to the 49. A gain of 4 yards to bring up 2nd and 6. They get the receivers back. Card in the shotgun. Card draws back. Card looking. Card in trouble. Card gets sacked back at the 36-yard line. A loss of 13 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 19. Walter Spencer on the tackle in his 11th year out of Oregon. Walter Spencer, the former 49er. It'll be 3rd and 19 back at the 36. Colts come out, everybody in tight, single back. Card under center. Ryan in motion. Card to Lattimore up the middle, and Randall Lattimore out to the 47. A gain of 11. And now the Broncos take a timeout. They want to get the ball back and score again before halftime. It'll be 4th and 7 at their own 47-yard line. Trevor Carl will come in to punt for the Colts. Trevor Carl, the rookie punter out of Northwestern, gets the punt away. Oh, he shanked that one out to the 31-yard line. That's a 22-yard punt, or as Evil Dead would say, quality. Broncos will have it 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. Denver still has 2 timeouts, 49 seconds to work with. We're at Mile High Stadium, Denver, Colorado. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Both teams are 5 and 9. Adams in the shotgun, 4 wide. Adams looking. Adams throws deep down the sideline and overthrows everybody. Incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. The intended receiver was Marcus Branch in his 6th year out of Troy. 2nd and 10 from the 31-yard line. Broncos come out 5 wide. Adams in the shotgun, empty backfield. Adams looking, throws, and short hopped it, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10. 43 seconds left in the half. Ravens, Rams up after this. We'll head to the Coliseum in Los Angeles for that one. 3rd and 10 from the 31-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Adams in the shotgun. Adams draws back. Looking. Steps up. Rolls out. And now he's going to take off. And Kyle Adams out to the 46, a gain of 15. Broncos take a timeout. He picks up the first down. Denver has 1 timeout left. 1st and 10 from their own 46. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. Penny Getty here. Misty's here. Rasputin is working late, but I have his picks. He took the Colts and the Rams. On 1st and 10, 4 wide for the Broncos. Adams in the shotgun. Adams looking. Adams steps up, and Kyle Adams takes off again, makes a nice move, and gets down to the 36-yard line. 18-yard run. And now the Broncos take a timeout with 21 seconds left. They're out of timeouts. It'd be a 53-yard field goal from here if they want to try it. I don't know if they want to try it or not. They might want to try to get closer. Throw one out or get up there and spike it. We'll see. 21 seconds. They have time for a quick play to try to get closer. And that's what they're going to do. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Adams in the shotgun. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Brad 38. Brad 38.
Adams drops back. Throws and caught by Vaughn. Now they got to get up there. A gain of 4. They got to spike it. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now it's a 49-yard field goal. Down to 8 seconds. And Adams will spike it. And now they'll bring out their kicker, Braden Oliver, the second-year kicker out of Utah. They'll try a 49-yard field goal right before halftime. It'll make it a 3-score game if he makes it. Oliver from 49. Snap, kick is up. Line drive kick. And Brown can bring it back. Sean Brown. And he gets it out to the 13, 1 second left. Both kickers having problems kicking in this weather today. So Indianapolis, let's see what they do. Do they just take a knee, go to the locker room? What do they do here? Down 21-7. And now on 1st and 10. That's Academic. 1 second left. And they're just going to take a knee, go to the locker room. Card takes a knee. Halftime. Halftime score, Broncos 21, Colts 7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Mile High Stadium, Denver, Colorado. The Broncos lead the Colts 21-7. Both teams at 5-9, just playing out the schedule. The Broncos will kick off to start the third quarter. Beasley will kick off. This will be fielded at the 7-yard line by Sean Brown over the 20-25. And Brown brings it out to the 32-yard line. Brown in his 5th year out of San Jose State. Well, let's see if the Colts can get back in this game. I'm going to keep the gray kid. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. The first half of our doubleheader here for you tonight. 4 wide, 3 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Card, empty backfield. 1st and 10. Card draws back, throws, and caught by Kendall Stanley. Out to the 46, a gain of 14. And that'll be a Colt first down. Next season, the Colts will be in Baltimore. The Chargers will have to go back to L.A. because I need that stadium. We'll be getting rid of the Ravens. And who takes their place? The Texans will move into the... We'll bring back Houston. 1st and 10 for the 46. Card in the shotgun. Card looking. Throws. Caught by Sanders. Actually, he dropped it. Incomplete. Parker Cameron broke up the pass. The defensive back. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 46-yard line. Three to the far side. Card under center. Card to Lattimore. And Lattimore gets taken down at the 43-yard line. A loss of 3. Tackle made by DeMonte Capehart, the third-year defensive tackle out of Clemson. There is a scenario where both the AFC and the NFC would not have enough teams with winning records to have 6 people in each conference. 6 teams make the playoffs. I'll explain. 3rd and 13. Card throws. Caught by Lattimore. And Lattimore bouncing around gets the first down out to the 44-yard line. Over in the AFC, we have 5 teams that have qualified for the playoffs. The Steelers and Dolphins, who have both won their divisions. The Raiders and the Chargers have both, and the Seahawks, have all clinched at least a wild card. One of those 3 will win the AFC West. We have 3 teams vying for that final spot. The Chiefs, Jets, and Bills. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Card in the shotgun. Card looking. Throws and caught by Sanders. Down to the 33, a gain of 11. Dean Sanders on the catch. The Jets will host the Falcons. The Bills will host the Rams. And the Chiefs will host the Cowboys. If all 3 of them lose, then none of them go to the playoffs. And we'll just go with 5 teams in the AFC. Because then we'd only have 5 AFC teams with winning records, period. I have a rule where a team with a losing record does not make the playoffs. 5 wide. Card in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Card looking. Card throws deep and caught by Francis. And Eric Francis down to the 12-yard line. A gain of 21 yards. Eric Francis in his 4th year out of USC. A first down for the Colts. Indianapolis trying to make it a 1-possession game. Now, of those 3 teams, let's say all 3 of them win. The Chiefs have the tiebreaker on the other 2. The Chiefs have the tiebreaker over the other 2. The Bills have the tiebreaker over the Jets. The only way the Jets get in is if they win and the Bills and the Chiefs both lose. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Card. Play action. Card rolls out. And Card gets taken down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. What I'm hoping for in Week 16 is that one of those 3 teams wins. And I think the team with the best chance is the Jets, followed by the Chiefs and then the Bills. 4 wide. Card the shotgun. 2nd and 6 from the Bronco 8-yard line. Card looking. Card throws outside. Caught by Lattimore. Down to the 6. A gain of 2 yards. On the tackle, Connor Andrews, the rookie defensive back out of Texas. The NFC is in a similar predicament. I'll have to take a look at the standings closely on the NFC. I just know the AFC one on the top of my head. In the NFC, we have 3 teams who have clinched, or 4 teams who have clinched. 3rd and 4 from the 6. Card looking, throws inside to number 83. That's Charlie Thomas. Touchdown. Indianapolis, a 6-yard touchdown catch. Charlie Thomas in his 3rd year out of Cincinnati. And the Colts have made it a 1-possession game. In the NFC, the Rams have won the NFC West. And the Redskins have won the NFC East. The Lions and Packers have clinched at least a wild card. One of those 2 teams will win the division. P.J. Burke for the extra point. The kick is, bad kick. Maybe his foot is frostbite. I don't know. Frostbite. So the Broncos are still up by 8, 21-13 with 4:22 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Now watch the Colts lose by 1. Could be. He can't kick in the snow. We know that much. Trevor Carl, the punter, will kick off. And that's about 5 yards deep. Manning takes a knee. Mike Manning, the rookie out of Boston College. 1st and 10 for the Broncos at their own 25 as Kyle Adams comes back out, the 6th-year quarterback out of Oklahoma State. It could be. Yeah, they'll have to make up for it by going for 2 later on. 4:22 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Mile High Stadium, Denver, Colorado, Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Yeah, they will. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Adams looking, throws, caught by Vaughn. And Zach Vaughn 5 yards out to the 30-yard line. Tackle made by Daniel McFadden in his 2nd year out of Ohio State. The linebacker. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Denver. Broncos come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Adams in the shotgun. Adams to Gable. Benjamin Gable trying to get onside. Picks up a yard. The 3rd-year back out of Oregon State. Oh, look, another Beaver on the field. A.J. Conley, the linebacker, on the tackle in his 9th year out of Marshall. 3:33 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 4 for Denver now at their own 31. 5 wide, big 3rd down. Adams in the shotgun. Adams looking. Adams throws deep and caught by Cruz. Colt Cruz out to the 48. A gain of 17. 1st down, Broncos. The 12th-year receiver out of Texas, Colt Cruz. All 12 seasons with Denver. That's your Madden 18 long shot player right there. Along with Devin Wade, who plays for the Seahawks. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the 3rd. 4 wide for the Broncos. Adams in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Adams to Gable. And Benjamin Gable to the 48. A gain of 4 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd and 6. Tackle made by Taylor Coles in his 4th year out of Temple. I meant to look something up today. Maybe you guys can answer it for me. 2nd and 6 from the 48-yard line. Adams, play action. Adams rolls out. And Adams is going to take off down the sideline. Gets out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 9, and that'll be a Broncos 1st down. The quarterback from Indiana, Mendoza. Did he make himself eligible for the draft? Was he drafted? I don't keep up with the NFL, the real NFL, like I used to. But did Mendoza get drafted? And if so, by who? First and 10 from the 39-yard line. He went to the Raiders. Thank you. So he did make himself eligible. Adams to Miles. And Lee Miles to the 34-yard line. All right, I'll put him in the supplemental draft when I get done. See if anybody takes him. I didn't include him in the draft. And then I was looking over stuff and I said, you know, on 2nd and 5 from the 34-yard line, Adams looking, throws, caught by Barksdale. And Barksdale's actually going to lose 2 yards. Back to the 36-yard line as Jared Bowles made the tackle. That's John Barksdale, the third-year receiver out of Arkansas. I'll get out the PS3. Well, Lambos Jr. was the 4th overall pick, but I'm still not going to tell you who picked him. All I'll say is that he's not in the same conference as Lambos Sr. 3rd and 7 from the 36-yard line. Adams looking. Adams throws, and it's knocked down. Nathan Lansom knocks it down. The third-year safety out of Ohio State. Kirkland, the intended receiver, the tight end. Yes, I know. You'll find out during the Super Bowl. Fourth and 7. The Broncos will punt. Beasley gets the punt away. And that's going to go out of the end zone, touchback. And now the Colts, down by 8, will get the ball back with 52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Hudson Card comes back out. Indianapolis can tie it up on this drive. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. I'll give you one more hint. Lambos Jr. was drafted by a team that is already out of the playoffs. Be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. I'm not saying one way or the other. 4 wide, Card in the shotgun. Card to Lattimore. And Lattimore to the 22-yard line. Jackie Pierce on the tackle to bring up 2nd and 8. We're down to 35 seconds. On 2nd and 8. 4 wide, Card the shotgun.
Here we go.
Card looks. Card in trouble. Has to throw it away. That'll bring up 3rd and 8 for the Colts at their own 22-yard line. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. On 3rd and 8. Indianapolis comes out 4 wide. Card in the shotgun.
Here we go now.
Card looking. Card rolls out. And now Card gets tackled from behind. A loss of 2 yards. Back to the 24-yard line. John Bullock on the sack. The second-year linebacker out of Baylor. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. Broncos up 21-13 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Mile High Stadium, Denver, Colorado. (21-13), the Broncos lead as we start the fourth quarter. Be 4th and 6 for the Colts at their own 24-yard line. So you obviously do not do a draft from worst to best because the season is not over. I projected. I came close. from the 30-yard line, Manning. And Manning brings it back out to about the 42-yard line.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
That's going to back up the Broncos. They'll have it 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. I set the draft order in where I thought they would end up, and I'm pretty close. Maybe a couple of teams off. I know who's going to finish the worst, Cleveland. 1st and 10 from the 31 in the offset eye. Adams under center. Adams to Miles, and Lee Miles breaks through and gets out to the 41-yard line. And that'll be a Denver first down. Lathan Ransom came up, made the tackle. Madden 12 does have a setting where you can add on a supplemental draft. So I'll put Mendoza in there and see who wants to sacrifice a pick next season to take him. 1st and 10. Adams hands off to Miles. And Miles out to the 47-yard line, a gain of 6. Going to bring up 2nd and 4. Trevor Coles on the tackle. Broncos up by 8 with the football. 6:55 and counting. We're in the 4th quarter. Denver trying to hang on. They'll host the Patriots next week. Miles gets outside, and Lee Miles to the 49-yard line. Close to the first down. It'll be 3rd and inches as Jared Bowles came over and made the tackle again. 6.5 minutes left. 3rd and inches. Adams under center. Adams, play action, looking, throws deep, and caught by Colt Cruz. Breaks a tackle, touchdown. Broncos, a 49-yard touchdown catch by Colt Cruz, the 12th year receiver out of Texas. And the Broncos go up 27-13. Back up by 2 possessions. Poor tackle by Aiden King, the defensive back. And now for the extra point, Braden Oliver. All the snow in that part of the field has been removed. Kick is up and good. Oliver has no problems in the snow. Denver up by 15 now, 28-13 with 6:12 left. The Colts play the Raiders next week. Now, the Raiders can still win the AFC West if they beat the Chargers tomorrow and beat the Colts next week, and the Seahawks were to lose to the Chargers next week. Then the Raiders would finish 1 game up. All Seattle has to do next week is beat the Chargers and their AFC West chance. But Seattle laid a big-time egg on the Chiefs the other night. There's the kick. About 4 yards deep. Aiden King will take a knee. The Chargers cannot be a wild card, or it cannot be a division champion. They're locked in as a wild card. But the Chargers are in. It's just a matter of seeding tomorrow night when the Raiders play the Chargers. And with the Lions and the Packers tomorrow, the Lions win the NFC Central with a win. The Packers would tie the Lions and would the tiebreaker be in first place, but they still have 1 more game to play. Card on 1st and 10, throws near side, caught by Lattimore, And Lattimore out to the 32-yard line, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Under 6 minutes to play now. Broncos up 28-13. We just get more realistic games with 19. It's the only one I trust. I guess that's why I've used it for so long. The old workhorse. 4 wide, 2nd and 3 from the 32-yard line. Card in the shotgun. Card looks. Card throws, and not sure who that was to. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 3. Dean Sanders was in the area. Third and 3 from the 32-yard line. 4 wide for the Colts. Card in the shotgun. 3 to the far side. Card draws back. Throws and caught by Francis. And Eric Francis out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 14 yards. That'll be an Indianapolis first down. Tackle was made by Carlos Laws, the defensive back. The Colts, they have to score twice, and they need a 2-point conversion along the way. Card in the shotgun, 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line. Card looking, slips. Card throws, caught by Francis, down to the Bronco 41-yard line. 13 yards, another Indianapolis first down. That time, Jackie Pierce on the tackle, the linebacker for the Broncos. I've got my Sim Season 38 schedule ready to go. First and 10 for the 41-yard line. 5 wide, empty backfield. Card in the shotgun. Card looking. Card throws and caught by Stanley. Kendall Stanley all the way down to the 20-yard line. A gain of 19 yards. Actually, a gain of 21 yards. I'm sorry. And that'll be a Indianapolis first down. Jeff Benjamin came over and made the tackle. Jeff Benjamin, the 7th-year safety out of Ohio State. There's still time for the Colts, but they got to score quickly here. 4:17 left. 1st and 10 from the Denver 20-yard line. Card in the shotgun. Card hands off to Lattimore up the middle, and Randall Lattimore to the 15. A gain of 5. Make it a gain of 6 before being taken down by John Bullock, the linebacker. 2nd and 4 from the 15-yard line. Colts come out. Card under center. Card looking, throws, caught by Ryan. And Ryan down to the 5, a gain of 10 yards. Sam Ryan, the rookie tight end out of Notre Dame. It'll be 1st and goal for the Colts at the Denver 5. We're down to 3.5 minutes. Colts have to work quickly here. On 1st and goal. Card under center. Card looking. Card throws far side to Lattimore, and he gets pushed out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Bullock over there to push him out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 3:08 left. 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Colts come out. In the I formation, Card under center.
Here we go. Blue landed.
Card to Wilson, and Wilson gets outside, stumbles, and does not get in. Vernon Wilson, the rookie out of Washington State, could not get in. Maxwell right there for the tackle. Courtney Maxwell, the fourth-year defensive end out of LSU. The rookie Wilson stumbled. And he took a pretty good shot from Jeff Benjamin. He's the one that gave him the head-on shot there, the safety. I'm surprised his head is still on his shoulders. 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Colts come out. Card in the shotgun.
Let's go. 319.
Card hands off to Brown, and Sean Brown does not get in. A loss of 2 yards. Tackle made by number 95, Bernard Carter, the rookie out of Michigan, the defensive end. Nice goal line stand by the Broncos here. And that should bring up 4th down. It's 4th and goal from the 3. They need touchdowns. They don't need field goals. So here we go on 4th and goal. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. 2:15 and counting. Card in the shotgun. Card looking, throws, and it's caught by Sean Brown for the touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown catch. 5th year back out of San Jose State. It's now 28-19. Broncos up by 9. Now, normally I would say kick the extra point. However, P.J. Burke has been struggling here in the snow. If you miss this extra point, you're down by 9. It remains a 2-possession game. If I was playing this, I would go for 2, but P.J. Burke comes on. And that's why. After this game, I'm going to have to check him out. He's just having a terrible day. It remains a 9-point contest, 28-19 in favor of the Broncos with 2:10 left. The Colts might go ahead and try an onside kick right now. Each extra point has got successively worse. I don't understand how it could be a slider issue, though, when he's been kicking fine all season up until now. Well, we'll check it out later. Burke, the onside kick. And that is fielded by Restrepo. Xavier Restrepo at the Indianapolis 43-yard line, the 3rd-year receiver out of Miami. 1st and 10 Broncos. At the Colt 43, we're coming up on the 2-minute warning. I blame Davis. Yep, let's just blame Davis. That works. .210 remaining. Ravens-Rams up next. We'll be in Los Angeles for that one. You get to see Penn and Getty's favorite team, the Ravens. Not. Broncos come out. Offset eye. Adams under center.
Let's go.
Adams hands off to Lee Miles. And Miles to the 41, a gain of 2. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Broncos up 28-19 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Mile High Stadium, Denver, Colorado. The final 2 minutes of this one. Broncos up by 9. They have the ball. 2nd and 7 at the Indianapolis 41-yard line. The Broncos are going to be 6-9 on the season. And the Colts are going to drop to 5-10. On 2nd and 7, Adams to Miles up the middle, and Lee Miles out to the 35. The Colts take a timeout. That'll bring up 3rd and 2. How the mighty have fallen. The Colts won the AFC Central last season, but they're 5-10 now. And Denver's going to be 6 wins and 9 losses. Third and 2 for the Broncos now at the Indianapolis 35-yard line. Adams to Miles, picks up the first down. That should do it. Indianapolis takes a timeout. They have 1 left. .152 on the clock. First and 10 for the Broncos at the Indianapolis 31-yard line. In the offset eye, Adams hands off to Miles up the middle, tries to get outside, picks up a yard to the 30, and that's the Colts' final timeout. Fordham on the tackle. Carlos Fordham, the 9th-year defensive end out of Oregon. 2nd and 9 from the 30-yard line. Say hi, Misty. I thought you went to bed an hour ago. You going to Walmart? Okay. 2nd and 9 from the 30-yard line. That's right. You have to say goodnight 3 times. It's like Beetlejuice. 2nd and 9 from the 30. Randall in motion. Adams to Lattimore around the outside, and Lattimore down to the 27, a gain of 3. And that'll bring up 3rd and 6. Xavier Wright on the tackle. Well, Denver may be forced to try a field goal here if they don't get the first down. They come out 4 wide. Adams in the shotgun, single back. Adams looking. Adams throws and caught by Colt Cruz down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 14 yards. Another Bronco first down. And that will do it. And now the Broncos will just take a knee. Indianapolis cannot stop the clock. I'm quickly updating cards. I'll go through them when we start the next game. In the victory formation, final snap of the game. They take a knee, and that will do it. We'll head to Los Angeles. Your final score: Denver 28, Indianapolis 19. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Ravens Rams up next.